Previous 5 meetings between the Western New York Flash and FC Kansas City, every game has ended in a tie or been decided by 1 goal. Would NWSL fans be treated to another hard-fought, close battle? Let's take a look at the highlights and see how it rolled out here at Salem Stadium tonight. First half action early on. Kristen Edmonds, boy, does she bring it from that outside flank.
She was on the entire game as she was up and down the field, and it started out right from the start when the Western New York Flash came out pressing against FCKC, and Edmonds with a shot with her left peg coming from that right-hand side hits the crossbar. I believe Nicole Barnhart just got a little bit on it to make sure that save was secure, and the Western New York Flash started putting pressure right away, making FCKC very uncomfortable from the start.
Flash would have several opportunities, but Kansas City coming back with some chances of their own. Hagen working real hard to get a chance in against Hinkle.
Hagen always flirting with that defensive back 4 line, and it was Hinkle who came in and just got body position on Hagen to make sure that Hagen couldn't get anything on goal.
And Mike, we talked about Mewis. She is really coming into her own, and this is a nice bit of work for her.
She's played every single minute this season, and this is why. She can get forward, she can get in, and she sees that ball. She sees Fields crashing from that right side. Fields held up her run just a little bit, and therefore couldn't put that ball in the back of the net. Great stuff by Samantha Mewis.
Still in the first half, Lynn Williams gets a chance here for the Western New York Flash. A good bit of hard work just to create this opportunity.
And just outside this shot goes, but you talk about Williams, Fields, Mewis, Joya. You're talking about all the players from the Western New York Flash getting involved in the attack, and that's what Aaron Lyons is looking for, all of his players to be involved.
Here goes Mewis again. Still in the first half, she gets, again, a way to find herself involved in these opportunities.
And Mewis, we talked about how she's going to be leading shots on goal. She's going to surpass Kristen Press as Kristen Press is out with the national team, and she's just getting involved all the time.
Last week, Lynn Williams found herself some great opportunities, and it continued tonight.
Again, Williams getting involved in the attack and just getting shots, but this time they've got to put shots on frame, but away from Nicole Barnhart, who was superb in this match.
And Mewis will try to do just that. She'll use a bit of a screen on this one.
Yeah, Mewis, another shot on frame. Again, Nicole Barnhart just there, and she just covered everything. She had the net secure for FC Kansas City tonight.
A great opportunity here late in the first half. It'll be Williams streaking in and getting a great opportunity, but Barnhart, she's going to have to come up huge here as we'll look at the chance from Hinkle spinning around.
Great defense by Brittany Taylor here, and as soon as that switch to the point of attack happens quickly, Mewis finds Williams, and again, Barnhart coming out, sacrificing her entire body. She got hurt a little bit there, but it was Williams getting involved, but Barnhart, again, coming up big.
Move to the second half. We see this constantly. Kristen Edmonds loves to overlap down that flank.
Both outside backs, Hinkle and Edmonds, got forward the entire game, playing a lot of early crosses. Here's a deep cross, no one on the end of it. Oh, well, Joya was there, but again, Lapelbit and Averbush were tremendous in the back to prevent a lot of shots on frame.
Casey, a little bit of attack on their other side. It's Shea Groom. What do you think about her tonight?
Phenomenal, and she scored her first career goal last game against the Houston Dash, and here she is. She gets another opportunity. She's doing a great job for the one rookie that's seen a lot of time for Vlatko Andonovski.
Second half action, the Flash will come back with a chance of their own as well. 19 shots to end this one, and here's just one of those.
Another shot, but it's got to be on frame. Nothing Nicole Barnhart had to really worry about. Again, a lot of shots on goal, nothing that could hit the netting.
Sabrina D'Angelo, a 21-year-old Canadian, called upon here late in the second half.
And it's Silver with another shot. D'Angelo protecting the goal for the Western New York Flash, and she was pretty solid for the majority of the game.
Another chance here for Kansas City. This is a good setup. Hagen, again, all by herself up top, but she really sets the table nicely.
She was by herself quite a bit in the second half, but you see a little bit of the flow of the game change here. A lot of momentum started to change, and the shots were going back and forth in the second half, more so than the first half where it was all Western New York Flash.
73rd minute, Taylor pushing through the center circle. Maybe too much on the touch.
You see Hinkle wide open on the outside, and the Western New York Flash were really successful as they got the ball to the outside flanks and really working it up the flanks. And there was probably not the right decision by Brittany Taylor. And it's Sarah Hagen with some good work here. And you see the good combination play by FCKC. And here it is. They try to clear it out of defensive third, but nothing that the Western New York Flash could do right now. A ball by Laddish, her first career point to Liz Bogus as she hits the ball right in the back of the net, near post on D'Angelo. D'Angelo, as a goalkeeper, they all hate to get beat near post.
73rd minute, Bogus, her second of the season, and Laddish gets the assist. It's 1-0 at this point after 73 minutes, and the rest of the way, Mike, it's the Flash just throwing the kitchen sink at Kansas City off the top of the crossbar. 19 shots to end this game.
And there's Hinkle with a shot. So we talked about the outside flanks for Western New York Flash getting forward and getting opportunities. And there was Hinkle getting a shot on the crossbar. And it's just nonstop. The Western New York Flash press with not a lot of, well, I'm going to say zero success because the ball never went in the back of the net. But a lot of hard work, a lot of people getting involved.
And late in the game, Camila Kerr came on in the 80th minute, and she gets a golden look at the goal. Just maybe thoughts of bringing it down for the shot.
And here she is. Bring it down with your chest right there, and then just one time it in the back of the net. You really can't get a lot of power when the ball's floating in the air like that, and that's pretty easy for Nicole Barnhart to save.
And this one would end up the same way as the others, a one-goal decision. It was 1-0 the final score as FC Kansas City now goes to 3-2, and the Western New York Flash go to 1-3. For Mike Kerms, I'm Joe Giuliano saying so long from Salem Stadium.